ask you for autograph. But I always remember Junior Seau welcoming me into the linebacker fraternity. He's someone, obviously he's gone to heaven now, but that's always a cherished memory. In 1997 was getting his autograph, and at the same time he asking me and just spending time with me that year, sharing the internal knowledge is something I always cherish.
Much like these guys, it was the same way. I was obviously a teammate of the late Junior Seau, but having the opportunity to make my first Pro Bowl when he was there as a teammate, but also just walking on that field and being a teammate with Jerry Rice, who was the GOAT, and just watching everything that this man did, like how he practiced. And this is just the Pro Bowl, but he really took his craft seriously. And when he walked out there, it wasn't about playing games and joking around, even though it was the Pro Bowl, and a lot of guys did so. But Jerry was all about business. He wanted to beat you in practice, whether it was the Pro Bowl or the regular season or the Super Bowl. And just watching him, the way he worked, it really rubbed off on me.
You know, it's amazing. Now there's 3 stories about the same guy, about Junior Seau. You know, that's the kind of, for you young kids out there, that's the kind of legacy you want to have as a player, where you affect so many guys across so many teams across the entire country. But, you know, walking in that locker room as a rookie in a Pro Bowl was pretty humbling. I was a little reserved and laid back, didn't know what, you know, it's kind of like when you're a rookie in the NFL or any team, you kind of, you keep your ears open and your mouth shut a little bit, and you kind of hide and kind of figure out the lay of the land. But Junior Seau, I remember when we would start practice, and yeah, we practiced at the Pro Bowl a little bit. And during stretch, Junior would be yelling at the coach to hurry up. He had a tea time. So I remember I tied my shoes in the Pro Bowl, and Junior cussed me out, told me to untie my shoes, and we're not taking it that seriously. I don't want anybody sprinting. But and then another thing that I think maybe all these guys can attest to is my rookie year, trying to hide at the pool. Yes. And trying to hide my room number. Yeah. Because as a rookie, everyone gets your room number and they run your tab through the roof. So I thought I had shaken everybody. You don't check your tab until you check out, but they got me for $17,000. So I'm still looking for all those guys that were in that first Pro Bowl of mine. If I see you here in the streets of Orlando, we're gonna have a problem.
All right, next question, we'll address it to maybe one of the guys, and we'll get some more questions in before we go plant the tree. If we show of hands, who's up next?
Oh, good. Thanks, guys.
Get ready to go plant. Anybody in the back? Right up front.
This question is for Warwick. We all know about your background with your charity, but it just seems like in my years of covering professional football, you guys are some of the most charitable individuals I've ever met. Why do you think that is? Why are you guys giving back so much, so many times?
Well, I think guys are appreciative of the communities that support them. I know that, I mean, Tampa's still close to me, Atlanta's close to me as well, but I think we all have a story, we all have a journey. And you know, what I went through at 18 years old, I mean, a lot of people can relate to that. And I've tried to use my pain and frustration into something positive, and I think a lot of guys do that. And, you know, for me, I'm thankful that Coach Dungy at that time challenged me to get in the community and be a part of it. And, you know, you have to have people that's inspirational. And I know for me, Coach Dungy was a driving force, but my mom was very inspirational in my life and her dream of home ownership. So that has definitely driven me over the years. It's continue to drive me today. So,
all right, so we're going to wrap it up with that. If we could just do this, the Legends captains, the mayor, and officials are going to make their way over to the tree. We're going to do a ceremonial tree plant with a photo op. Then one-on-ones will be available immediately after that, just down the street here. So we're going to exit through this gate, and the tree planting set up across the street. Cam, quick photo, guys, right here by the trophy, if you don't mind, before we walk across the street. And our Pro Bowl cheerleaders, want to thank them as well. Here we go. Cam? I don't know if we're attached to something. All right.